Hi team, I hope you're doing well. Today we're having this session in order to expose to you our key findings about our exploratory data analysis of the penguins dataset provided by the data team. To give you a brief context, we were doing exploratory analysis of the physical traits and population characteristics across penguin colonies in the Palmer archipelago of Antarctica. We found 7 important characteristics of penguins: the species, the island, the build depth, the build length, the flipper length, body mass, and the sex. For our analysis, we did a data transformation when we converted raw data into insightful data. We first did missing value handling. After that, we did feature normalization. And finally, we did a categorical structuring. For the first one, we did it manually, dropping the null values. But for the others, it was done automatically by the main library that we were using. In this case, it was Seaborn. Um, After all this transformation, we ended up with 333 meaningful observations. So, for you to understand, we used 3 different visual strategies: the bar chart, the box plot, and the scatter plot. So, let's move on to our key findings. As you are watching the screen, we first found that the Adelaide penguins are the most adaptable species, establishing population across all 3 islands. In the bar chart, you can see that this type of penguin was in is in all the 3 islands that we have. Besides, gentoo penguins reside exclusively on Beach Hill Island within the data set. While chinstraw penguins are confined almost entirely to the Dream Island. We can see in this bar chart that most of the penguins are um, are in the Biscu Island. So this island has a lot of diversity when we are talking about penguins. In our second block, we found that across all the 3 species, male penguins exhibit higher mated body mass compared to the female penguins within the same species groups. As you can see in the 3 type of box plots, we see that the males are above the females, right? Furthermore, female gentoo penguins are larger on average than male Adelaide or Shinra penguins, proving that the species classification is a stronger determinant of overall size than gender. Finally, in the scatter plot, we found that a clear positive correlation exists between the flipper length and the total body mass of populations. So you can see here in the scatter plot the strong relationship, the strong linear relationship between those 2 characteristics. And also, gentoo penguins form a distinct upper cluster, whereas Adelaide and Chinstrap form an overlapping lower cluster. These were our key findings, but in a nutshell, physical measurements clearly delineate the heavy gentoo population from the smaller Adelaide and the Chinstrap species. And besides, the species concentration is highly localized, except for Adelaide, making localized environment events particularly risky for a specific population. These were our findings, right? So I hope you really enjoyed this explanation, and it was complete. It was enough for you to understand what we were wanting to tell you. Thanks for your attention.